We're getting better each and every day and loving each other more and more.
At first, I was scared. I was like, God, this is not for me. Like, we're so different. How is it gonna work?
Like I said, when I liked you and you didn't like me back, more than happy. I enjoyed this video.
Really?
Yeah.
Bonjour à tous et bonjour à toutes, bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo. On se retrouve aujourd'hui en compagnie de mon mari.
Bonjour.
Et comme promis, je vous avais fait une boîte à questions sur Instagram pour nous poser toutes les questions concernant le mariage. Il y en a eu énormément et donc on en a sélectionné une dizaine avec lui. Et donc on va y répondre aujourd'hui ensemble en espérant que du coup ces réponses puissent vous aider vous dans votre parcours, en espérant que ça vous aide à comprendre différents aspects du mariage. Dans cette vidéo, je vais uniquement parler anglais pour que mon mari puisse comprendre. J'interviendrai sûrement de temps en temps en français. Mais dans tous les cas, vous aurez des sous-titres qui traduiront tout ce que nous sommes en train de parler. Pour celles qui comprennent l'anglais, bah c'est parfait. Et c'est un très bon exercice aussi pour celles qui ne parlent pas anglais. Voilà, c'est parti. On va commencer par la première question qui est la plus grosse difficulté que vous ayez surmontée durant le mariage.
Starting off with a hard one.
Yeah.
No, let's just start this video off just saying we have only been married for like 6 months now.
Yeah.
And we're just beginning and we're not acting like we are perfect or the best at it, but we're definitely growing more and more every day. And I think everybody who's married knows that it happens fast. You learn quickly. We're just walking by faith with God and He's leading us and we're getting better each and every day and loving each other more and more. But to answer the question, obviously, it's the most difficult. I think it's simple. I think it's just getting used to living with someone else for the first time. At least for me, it's just not something that I was used to. Not living with like a woman, like my wife. Just like I know how to live with my mom. I have a sister, she's older than me, but living like side by side with a woman for me as a man is it's pretty difficult because we're so different and we do things differently, and the way that we were raised in terms of just how you spend time around the house or do things around the house is just different. I think that's been the biggest adjustment, sleeping in the same bed with someone, trying to find a way to get the best sleep and adjusting that way and not having the bed to yourself. And I think that's been difficult, just being normal and just realizing that it's the same person with you every day. And I think it's good though.
But as you say, yes, it's been only 6 months, so we cannot tell like we had a big issues or whatever. But it's like be in the same roof all the time. Every day. It's been an adjustment because as I said, we have our own habits and our own way to do stuff. So if I put the pillows here, he's not gonna put the pillows here, he's gonna put the pillows somewhere else. So this is just learning how to adjust and live together. And do some compromise. Do some compromise.
Definitely, that's a lot of marriage. That would be a lot in this video. Compromise and sacrifice.
La prochaine question, vos attentes du mariage avant la rencontre et aujourd'hui. Donc c'est une bonne transition. What was your expectation before marriage and today?
Completely different. It was a childish expectation of marriage, just expecting my wife to be able to do everything I wanted when I wanted to at that moment. Just, hey, you do this, can you please? Thanks, I appreciate it. And just at every moment, but you have to.
I don't do that.
You do. I'm saying it like in a sense of like being overly dramatic in a way. She's a human being too. This is not somebody that's just here to, do things for me. I'm supposed to be here loving them as well. This isn't just for her to do things for me. I have to show my love. I have to do things. I have to sacrifice. I have to give up things that I might want to do, for her benefit. And that's good. I think I've learned so much just in terms of being childish and type of thought of marriage. Every day being the best day ever with the perfect person. Like she is the perfect person for me, but every day is not going to be perfect. every day is not going to be easy, and that goes back into living with each other. And you have to live with each other when you're happy, when you're sad, when things aren't going that great, and just personally in your thoughts or you know, with your daily walk. But I think it's the best though. I think you grow so much more when you face those challenges through every day, and you get to see that same person every day.
Yeah.
And that same person
even
is with
if
you.
you're mad, even if you're sad, like he's here. He's not gonna move.
He's not going anywhere. And
Yeah.
you're together all the time, so you might as well just be nice to each other and figure it out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think for me it was the biggest thing is when we are not agree with something, like, or we are not mad to each other, but like he did something I didn't like, or I do something he didn't like, and start a fight. Not a real fight, but I mean, don't have the opportunity to do, well, I'm not sleeping here tonight, I'm going to my mom or whatever. No, you're staying here, you're sleeping in the same bed, even if you're mad. When we wasn't married, it was, I guess, maybe easier because I was sleeping. So for me, I think this was the biggest thing. And something else, the food. I didn't realize it before we get married, but today we are so different. He likes things I don't like, I like things he don't like. So this, I think this is the biggest things too. The food, when you come from two different cultures, this is something. This is something. Like,
it's definitely something.
When you go grocery, I don't want that. That's not good. I want that. So it's something.
We couldn't be more different.
Yeah. The food is. Because I feel like in the house we do good.
I think it's good because in terms of just like taking care of the house.
Yes, my husband be raised really great. Like, I don't have to say, can you make the bed or can you take the trash out? He's doing it. So this is a good, I'm so happy for that. And something else, I didn't know my husband knew how to cook. Let me tell you, he know how to cook. I'm glad, I'm happy, and
I appreciate the gas and you're really hyping me up. I appreciate it. I am a chef.
So this is, I didn't know when we was dating that he know how to cook.
Well, I told you that.
But I didn't know, he never cooked for me. But today I can tell you, he know how to. So that's something good.
I wanted to marry you first. And
alright, babe. Prochaine question. Est-ce que vous n'avez pas eu peur de vous marier quelques mois seulement après votre rencontre? Just to put the context, we see for the first time each other in August 2024. We start dating, blah blah blah, and we actually get married. Be together in October, like 2 months after. So we start to date. He asked me in June 2025. I engagement.
I proposed.
And we get married 1 month later, so July. So for my part, I wasn't scared because in this relationship I'm so in peace. Like, since I met him, I was really in peace. Yes, I have some question in my mind, of course, because my parents are divorced, and this was my biggest fears ever. So to choose the good person for me, it was really something. And I had others relationship, but it wasn't comparable because they wasn't Christian. But when I met Luke, it was really, really, really different. I learned during this year in the United States, so 2025, that love and marriage is not only a feeling, it's a choice. Yes, you fell in love, of course, but this is a commitment. You do a choice. So I like, because they have a question.
It said, like, are you not afraid that the love is gonna fade after?
Oh yes, tu n'as pas peur qu'il change dans quelques années quand le sentiment amoureux sera passé? Ça c'est notre question, donc on fait 2 questions en une. No, I'm not scared, because again, marriage is not about feelings. It's about choice. Yes, sometimes you're gonna be so mad at him. Yes, sometimes you're gonna be not in the mood to be like kissing and touch. Like, yes, because of that, you're not gonna divorce. Or no, you're gonna stay here because you choose that person. great, if it's not great, if you are happy, if you're not, if you're rich, if you're not. This is a choice. Like, I think a lot of people just live by feelings, and this is yourself. I'm not like that. I understand that you cannot be led by your feelings. You cannot be led by how you think. You cannot be led by that, because if you are, your life will be so crazy. So no, I'm not scared tomorrow if my husband just get up and say, oh, I think my feelings tell me I don't love you anymore. Well, you choose me, so you stay here. Secondly, I think you have to put God in the middle of that, because yes, with the years, maybe the butterfly in your belly not be here anymore, but God can put that back, I really think. So yeah,
you definitely can do all that. You said a lot of really good things. I like everything that you said, and I would certainly agree with all of it, and not being led by your feelings. It's definitely a choice. I think we can even go back to the Bible and get some evidence of that. I think it's Jeremiah and some verses in Proverbs just talking about how your heart is deceitful. You can't trust it, and that's not just saying like everybody's heart. That's just saying you can't be led by your feelings and your emotions, because they change. What doesn't change is the word of God. So doing what the word says and being led by the Spirit and not our flesh is going to, help us, choose that love every morning, even when things aren't that great. When we first started, we can trust in God that something can be restored, and those butterflies can be put back, and the love can grow even better than it was before. And that just goes, back to everything she was just talking about, and I 100% agree. But to answer that first question, no, we weren't afraid. We weren't afraid after the first few months. I think it's natural though, as a human being, knowing that it's fast. Like, so those thoughts do come to our minds. Like, I mean, man, sometimes, this was pretty quick, did we make a mistake? But, it's up to us as believers not to entertain those thoughts as well. We can't like have those thoughts in our mind and then give the devil access to try and corrupt our minds and think that what God is leading us to do is wrong and bad. But it's really good, but the devil wants to ruin the things that God wants for us, and we have to make sure that if God told us to do it, if God, like she said, gave us the peace about it, the both of us had so much peace about the entire situation.
And if it happens so fast, it's because God opens door too. I had other relationship, and it never get at the point I get married, because God clearly closed those doors. And with Luke, it happened really fast, because every door was clearly open, and I never feels like God wasn't agree with that. When my mom's come, she met his family. Yes, we are so different, but we
Complement
each other. I never met a man like him, never ever, and I never thought I will be married with a man. He's so calm, so like you cannot tell he's in the room if he don't do noise, because like he's so discreet. And I'm the opposite. He's so introvert, I'm so extrovert. So I never thought I will be with a man like that, but God know better
than us.
Yes, and what I wanted, it wasn't what I needed.
I completely agree. I was gonna say that too, but no, we're definitely opposites attract, and we make that a revelation clearly. But yeah.
La prochaine question, comment avez-vous su discerner que c'était la personne? Et ça, on a eu la question énormément. I'm gonna start and you're gonna say.
Okay.
So how I knew it was him, first of all, I guess because we were really different. At first I was scared. I was like, God, this is not for me. Like, we're so different. How is it gonna work? He just was so patient with me. At first I have some issues with my behavior, and I thought he was so patient with me, and I never had that before. And something else, when I look at him, I'm like, and he's the only man in this earth, to be honest, who I see how your heart is pure. Like, I tell him a couple days ago, like, I can feel how God loved me through you, and that's really true. Like, my husband can really, he had this love on him, like Jesus loved me. I don't know how to explain it, it's so weird, but his heart is really pure and so patient. He always tried to make the good choices, and every time I'm mad, he said, all right, let's see, let's look out, like let's see both perspectives. That he's just so much better than me on that I say, yes, this is something I need in my life because this is something I don't have. And how I knew it was you, it's just, yes, the peace I had in my heart. Like every time we have issues, and every time I was like, God, is it him? God showed me different ways. Yes, it's him. How he treat me, how he loved me, how he responded to me, everything. I look farther than just where we was at that time. I was like, if tomorrow you have a big issue, this is how I want my husband to deal with stuff. Like, he's not gonna be fighting with me, we're not gonna be arguing. No, my husband's gonna say one thing and I'm gonna just gonna shut up, like, all right. And this is something, like, really, because I'm the kind of person, I have a big mouth, like, I'm going to fight with you. But my husband is like, all right, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I'm just like, all right, shut up, you cannot say something else after that. And I think this is a good balance. Well, that made me feel like, yes, it's him. Even when my mom came, everything went really well. And everything went so naturally. Like, this is something too. You don't have to force anything. I didn't have to force him to love me or like me. I didn't have to force him to call me. I didn't have to force him to text me. I didn't have to do that at all. So this is really, like, I didn't have to be should I text him, no, I was just in peace. Like, I want to text him, I text him. I want to go see him, I'd see him. Like, you know, it's like, just be natural. And I'm myself, like 100%. I never be like this with anyone else. Like, my husband know every little part of me, like, and every little thing, he know everything.
I appreciate that. I would say thank you, but I really just think it's just the grace of God. Just being able to be on this journey with you, I think it's just the grace of God, and I give all glory to God. I don't take any credit for it because, you know, I didn't really do anything. It's just, you know, me trusting God, and I seen you, and I seen that you were beautiful, and I knew I couldn't let you go. But it was difficult. I think it was difficult because, at least for me, how I knew, we started off differently. I've never started off liking somebody and then that somebody telling me back, oh, well, I'm not really interested in a relationship, or I'm not really interested in doing anything right now. And like, that didn't turn me away.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, for some reason, with anything else, I feel like in my past I would be like, okay, well, on to the next, and, you know, I'm just gonna forget about it. But with you, it was like, yeah, I can't let this go down without getting to her. I don't know what I have to do, but I was like, God, you're gonna have to make a way. You're gonna have to, you know, make sure that this happens. You know, I wasn't discouraged. I wasn't afraid. I still liked you when you didn't like me, and for me that was crazy. Like, I was like, why am I liking somebody that is basically rejecting me? And you weren't doing it like in a rude way. You're just upfront and honest, and I definitely have learned from you for so long. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and you just tell the truth immediately, and you're not gonna act like, you know, something's not what it is, and you're not fake at all, and you say what you mean, and you say what you feel, and you say your truth. And I recognize that, and that's something that I certainly like and loved about you. I think you had a lot of qualities that reminded me of my mother, so I think every boy's dream is to find a woman that reminds them of their mom, because every boy feels like their mom is usually
but
great.
I'm not his mom, I'm his wife.
Yes.
I guess.
Yes, she is my wife.
And I'm acting like a wife and not like a mother.
I'm talking about qualities.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. We do have to get the comments together because you guys will get a little crazy.
Yeah.
But yes. She's definitely my wife. Does not act like my mom, but I mean in terms of the qualities of holding herself as a woman and walking in such honor and grace and such love, and the way that she honors men in general, or men in authority. That's something that I admired the most. I think when I definitely knew, like I said, when I liked you and you didn't like me back. But I think we were dating for like maybe a month or something. Like a month or 2 months. And like, the way that you would always come to me, like before you did anything, you would ask me first. You would ask me what I thought about this. You would ask me what I wanted to do with this. Like, it was always coming to me. She was never making a decision on her own. She was always
Even now.
Yeah, even now, even something little like,
Yeah.
babe, do you want this snack at the store or should I not get this? It's like there's something small like that, but I think people don't recognize like the consideration for men, and men love that level of respect that a woman can give them. So if you give your man that level of respect of, okay, he's the man, I recognize that you are, the leader and you're the head, and I'm gonna come to you like even for small things. That's what got me. And I love that. I love that to this day, even for the small things that don't really necessarily matter that much, that I think that she can make on her own, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it because I know where it's coming from. It's coming from your heart. It's coming from a place of love.
And when you do stuff like in a small
way,
dans une petite dimension, small way, yeah, you're gonna do it when it's gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
So you have to start there. Build those stuff, because tomorrow when it's gonna be bigger, your first reflex gonna be like acting like you always did. Yeah,
absolutely. It's pretty good. It makes me want to go back to our memories.
Oh.
Go through all our dates all over.
The last question is, c'est deux questions en une, on va les rassembler. Priez-vous ensemble tous les jours? Quel est votre rituel spirituel? Oui, a été votre habitude spirituelle depuis que vous êtes mariés, et ensuite quand on était à distance? Et j'ai envie de rajouter une question qu'on m'avait posée aussi. Est-ce que vous priez après une dispute?
So we think it's definitely good to pray together and spend time together in the Word and with God. That's absolutely essential. We try to pray as much as we can together. We try to pray every night, or every morning, or whatever we're doing. We try to pray together. We prayed before this video. We definitely think that praying together is good, but we certainly recognize that your individuality with God and your prayer time and your time with Him is also, I would even say, more essential.
Yeah, I just want to say something about this. I really like this picture of two-person being more closer than God, like more you being closer than God, more you being closer to each other, right. And after maybe you're gonna spend more time together with God, but it's really important to understand, yes, you are a couple, yes, you are one, but still you be two person and two different soul. Right. So at first I was like saying to my husband, we need to pray more together, and say, yes, but you need to pray more you on your side too. So, and this is true, really true. Like we need to seeking God personally more, and more we're gonna do that, more him and me gonna be closer, right. And closer to God too, right. So this is something you don't have to forget. Yes, you have to pray with the person you love, but you also have to pray you and have intentional time and personal time with your Creator.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's just, as you were saying, like how we admonish each other and how we help each other going forward and encouraging each other. What do you do when you're away from each other? You're spending that time with Him so that when you do come together, you know what to say.
Yeah.
And when you do come together, you know how to help somebody else in that situation, or how we can help each other, how we can remind each other in certain situations where it's hard and difficult what the Word says, and we can't know what to say in that situation if we're not doing it on our own. But He also will reveal it to us together. And that's why we do pray together, and that's why we do. Yeah.
We don't say it's not important to do it.
No, it's definitely important, but we definitely think it's also equally as important to do it individually as well. But we have our routines, and we try to do as much as we can. And
we praying together. Some Sundays too, we are
doing some Bible study together.
But for my part, in the morning is really hard, to be honest, so I'm doing it at night. When I'm done with everything, I'm going to my bed and I'm reading my journal, like everyday page, and after I read my Bible, and every time I have a question, I go to my husband. I don't understand that, can you explain to me? I definitely for 2026 wanted to spend more time with God. This is for my part, and I worship all the time. Like I'm listening music all the time. So this is set atmosphere, and something I'm really proud of myself in is I was watching a video of a girl was saying like, I wish for 2026 I don't want to listening word music anymore. And when she said that, I was like, well, this is me. thanks God because I completely stopped to listen word music. And I didn't realize it when the girl said it. I was like, well, I stopped. Even when I'm trying to put word music, my body don't feel like I can't, I don't like it. So I listen worship all the time. I like to discover new worship, and I didn't realize, and I didn't tell you, but this is crazy, I don't listen word music anymore.
I mean, I noticed it. I mean, I will say that since I met you, you've grown so much just in terms of yourself and the way that I first met you in August to where you are now. Like I couldn't be more proud. I think you've come such a long way just in terms of understanding how you want to do it and understanding how God wants you to do it, and you learning how to do that, and you doing it so much more and being more consistent with it. And I just want to let you know that I see that. I don't think I was able to let her know that, but it's good to remind her.
This video is crazy.
It's good to remind your spouse about the things that you're proud of them for. But she says it's hard for her in the morning. I usually do it in the morning.
We're so different.
Yeah, I'm usually up in the morning spending time in prayer and reading the Bible and just studying and trying to understand more and more. I definitely want to get better as well in 2026, just going more deeper and being, more intentional with my time and letting God use me as much as he wants to, and directing our paths together. And he's brought us such a long way in such a short amount of time. I think he's really blessed us just to be able to find each other, just because I think we help each other in so many ways that
even with personal time, I was about to say, like, yes, he's spending time in the morning with God, but my husband being reading his Bible everywhere, like in the train, everywhere, literally. And all the time I'm trying to look at his phone, he's reading the Bible. And I think this is something you have to be considerate of, is when you met someone, this person have to lead you spiritually. He's gonna influence you to do better in your spiritual life as a person. So when I see my husband spending that much time with God, I'm like, girl, you need to do better. Like, you need to go to your word. You need to spend more time with God. And at first it was hard. I was like, I'm not doing enough. Like, I was comparing myself. I was like, I'm not good because he's spending so much time with God. But I'm also know, like, I don't have to compare myself. I just have to look at that and say, if he can do it, I can do it. Like, and I'm gonna do it. He do much more, so I'm gonna do much more too. Finding someone who leads you spiritually, it's really something. Like, really.
I think once you get married to the guy, you just recognize a sense of responsibility that you have. Like, God places a certain responsibility over to take care of their wives, and that's not just physically, that's spiritually. He tells us that we are responsible for their souls and how their relationship with God is, going to affect their life. And that's not us forcing it on them, but that's us being leaders and being certain examples for them to look at each and every day to help them, and just show them which way to go. And I always think, in my opinion, the best way to be a leader is to lead by example. It's not with your words, it's not with aggression, it's not with power that you have, it's with action. And your example is the best way to lead. And somebody's gonna look at you and they're gonna want to do that. And that's all I try to do. And like I said, it's just the glory of God, the grace of God to give us that understanding and those eyes to see, to recognize his grace and his blessing in the both of us. So yeah, it's been great.
Yeah,
I enjoyed this video.
Really?
Yeah. That was cool.
You want to say finish word?
I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for the questions. I apologize if we couldn't answer all of them.
They're gonna have other videos.
Yeah, we'll definitely have other videos. She's gonna make sure that we have other videos, and I'll be more than happy. More than happy. But yes, can't wait. See you guys later.
Yeah.
You guys have a
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Yes, God bless you. You guys have a great and awesome day.
Bye.